Greetings, Gemini. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping right on in, we will get a rune, a tarot card, and then another rune for each position, clarifying it all for you. For this week's divinely guided rune reading, please consider subscribing. I'm very close to reaching a threshold where I will be able to dedicate a lot more energy and time, so I hope to earn your subscription today. And stay tuned, please, towards the end, because Soul's Journey Oracle deck will give us an oracle card of clarity, just kind of neatly tying a bow on everything at the very end. So stay tuned for that as well, Gemini. Let's jump right on in, though. For your energetic path, this is Bless or Challenge with the rune of Wunjo. Where's your joy? Where's your bliss? Right, the clan flag of success after trial, the energies that you feel when you reach the clan, that top of the hill with your clan, that joy, the celebration, the happiness, right? All that pleasant energy. So it could be blessed or challenged with the inspiration of joy. Where is your joy? Looking for your joy, following your joy. Aspects of it, like how are you exhibiting it in your life as well. This is clarified here with the Queen of Pentacles. So showing up in your abundance and stability in intuitive ways, very much like, I think, Gemini, I think you got a very firm handle on what's going on in your life here right now. This is especially clarified here with the rune of Tiwaz and the rune of this, like Libra-ish kind of energy, though, with the scales of judgment here. But let me just back up just a second here. So the God Tier's rune of Tiwaz here, the vector of victory, is sticking up for others, sticking up for yourself. What is right? What is just? What is true? What is good in the world, right? What are the scales of justice, right? The scales of balance there. So that's sort of Libra-ish kind of energy is what I mean. So with that is blessings or challenges, like how are you showing up for yourself? How are you showing up for others? Are you being a martyr, right? But I think this is very grounded, stable, dedicated daily work, intuitively being guided to your joy. Just kind of, they go hand in hand, right? That dedication work plus your joy. And what a beautiful way to be, Gemini. I hope you are definitely blessed with these energies here. In the rune of the now is the rune of Iwaz. This is the irreversible rune of the yew tree, Y-E-W, the very flexible, very durable, very strong type of energy here. That's a blessing or a challenge here for you right now, is showing up to be very patient, strong, flexible, durable, right? Being able to be passively able to weather storms, the winds, of life, the winds of change around us, right? And being able to balance this nice head and heart energy, how we receive information and how we apply it into our lives. Okay, with the card of clarity here, Eight of Swords reversed. Kind of like, yeah, it's, I know the way. Kind of like you are very much, I think, in tune, Gemini, with where you're going. Yeah. Okay, you got Wujo again here too. Like, there's no Eight of Swords. Okay, it's feeling like you have no restrictions to like how flexible and how joyful you are. With that Eight of Swords reverse, clarifying like no restrictions, like following your joy, following your bliss, and being flexible and durable, and being able to kind of like take what life throws at you and still following your happiness, following your bliss. I think this is kind of like part of your sense of identity here, Gemini. I do see you, like, you always kind of peak up a little bit more on energy during the springtime, because it's getting closer to our the solar return anyway for you. Still have a ways to go, still have Aries season to finish off and Taurus to go, but still with the spring energies, it's kind of hard not to feel it. So regardless, this is a better aspect of, with the rune Manas here in your near future, that very grounded energy when the line's going straight down. Again, this very grounding energy. Very, very big sense of, you got your Wunjo here, reflecting another Wunjo, right? Reflecting, like mirroring back. This is like an adoption of energies, like looking at that clarity of where you stand with your sense of identity, your place in the world, attachments to ideas, outcomes, beliefs, standards, practices. Are labels even necessary? What your labels are, where you stand with your place in the world, kind of your identity, really, and being able to change your mind here. Aspects of that, blessings or challenges with that in the near future. The devil reversed comes up, so not really taking any chances here in the near future. Yeah, you're knowing like that you're limitless, but you're also smart enough where you're like, I'm not gonna like take any of those sort of risque chances that I may have in the past, kind of stuff. Yeah, you're moving forward in a lot more healthier momentum lifestyle. Gemini, you're the rune of Urus, the ox rune. This is like Taurus kind of grounding energy, right? This is moving forward in very grounded, healthy ways, looking at the energies that you surround yourself with and how healthy they are, right? You're moving forward in more momentum, like a downward hill style momentum, like a large beast running down a hill. So each step needs to be that much more grounded and rooted and holistic in your approach, or healthy, balanced. So in all aspects, not just what you eat or drink, but what you surround yourself with. What are your self thoughts like? What's your self talk like? But I think the devil in reverse here is you kind of not taking any of those risque kind of chances of moving forward with more grounded, proven things for you that you know to be healthy, right? Following your joy and being flexible, knowing you're limitless, but still like having that security to be able to move it forward in your sense of self-worth and identity. You're like, yeah, I know my boundaries, right? And I know like when a bit better now, like more when enough is enough, or when to take a gamble or when not to. So Pertho is the rune influencing you here now with the energetic leap. This is like divine holding up his hands for that energetic leap for you, saying, look, I'll get you, I'll catch you, take that energetic leap. This is a gamble, an energetic investment of some kind, whether it's a rite of passage, a literal birth or pregnancy, or a friendly competition like a board game or any kind of other energetic investment. Regardless what it is, it's like a rite of passage. So, or not, it's not like, let me slow down here. It's more, I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Divine says, get on with it, move, pull a card. Okay. So, initiation, that's the word I was looking for. Is no matter how you go through this energy, it's like you're going through an initiation type of process. You have the Four of Wands reverse in your clarity, so very much looking forward, like how you are nurturing and showing up for each other. This is a chance to review that. And looking like at how you are showing up for, like a chance to review like how you're showing up for the people that you care about in your life, Gemini, or the energies that you want to nurture and foster in your life. A chance to review that. But this is like, you might be hesitating over this energetic leap because you might be in your head of like, okay, how are we manifesting each other moving forward? And maybe in that sense of review and nurturing, like how are we nurturing each other? Yeah, okay, Berkana comes up to clarify. Berkana is on this card too with the Four of Wands reverse. So this is interesting. Like, yeah, how are we nurturing each other? How are we showing up? How are we in our new beginnings? Sense of new beginnings. Like a review in that sort of chance. This is an opportunity to review that, right? No matter what. But the Berkana rune is beautiful familial styles type of nurturing, like a mother's love kind of energy. where it's being able to begin something and being able to provide it the nurturing, and as it evolves, being able to have that love evolve and go with it, right? That energetic investment. This could be a literal birth or pregnancy for somebody out there. If that's you, Gemini, congratulations. But other than this, is this like a beginning of like a partnership? But this chance to review that, right? You're kind of you're grounded in your sort of aspects of self here, Gemini. But in this, you're like you're wanting to learn more about that other as well. So in your advice, yeah, advice for the now is in the rune of Gebo. This is that rune of reciprocity. This is the rune of a gift. Gable means gift. And this is very stable energy. This irreversible, stable, like that at the bottom of the rune, right? Where no matter how it stands up, it's very stable, very divinely guided gift. You could be blessed with a literal gift, like or aspects of being able to give and receive. This is Gemini, so this is an opportunity to work with the energies of divine reciprocity. What does it mean to you? Removing any energetic strings attached to things. Also, the being in divine service to one another. Being able to give without remembering, and always remembering when you were given something. Beautiful place to be at. Work on this partnership. This could be a relationship with yourself, divine source. Take that how it resonates. It could be a significant other, kind of like that review process, kind of with that Four of Wands reversed there, right? And I see you not taking any chances with this relationship moving forward. So this is a very impactful relationship for you, whatever this is. This, again, with your divine higher self, right? Or your inner child or something like that. Or divine source, however that resonates for you. Relationship with a significant other, a spouse, a family member, a coworker, okay, take it how it resonates. A spiritual tribe member. The Empress reversed clarifies this, so this is interesting. This is like the opposite of like that Berkana energy. So now isn't the time to begin like another new thing. Like just work on what you've already begun. Right? You're not investing into other stuff. You've already made. It looks like you're already in this investment. And you know you're limitless, you're following your joy, you're just kind of needing this other, it looks like you're trying to get on the same, having this other energy on the same page with you, Gemini, whatever this other energy is. But, and I say that only because that Four of Wands reverse kind of shows up. But other than that, this could be a relationship with yourself. Oh, and Gable here. So Empress reverse is not time to like invest or begin or nurture into something different or new. Right now, it's really a thing to work on for this energy that you're in right now. Work on your divine sense of flow, grounded sense of flow. Divine feminine healing work kind of comes into aspects of this. So intuitive healing work, emotional healing work here, Gemini. But this is nicknamed the Divine Feminine rune because of the primordial life-giving forces of water and being able to intuitively nurture and provide life continuously, right? So the rune Lagus here is the rune of lake, sea, flow, water, divining, dowsing with water, water's ceremony. This could be advice for you to just go to a body of water as well for emotional healing work. Viewing a body of water for 20 minutes has a beautiful impact on our psyche. So this is working on our grounded sense of flow, divine feminine healing. Also remember, Gemini, you have both divine feminine and masculine in us. All right, we all have it within us, right? So keep that in mind. Divine reciprocity, right, comes with that intuitive flow of that give and take and balance, right? And that sort of partnership, that the sort of gift energy, right? So work with the gift given, don't create the new things. But yeah, what's in your outcome? Needs, constraints, limitations being met, and all these, like you're kind of more in this sense of, okay, we're at that like milestone or that marker point in that journey, right, Gemini? So you're coming up and needing your needs, mouth words, meeting your needs, constraints, limitations, and like balancing out your wants versus needs, your fears versus your actual limitations, things like that. Showing up in grounded ways, divinely guided ways, and just crossing things off as they come along as well. So beautiful things happening when you are addressing your needs, constraints, limitations in your near future here. That grounded sense of flow and that balance of reciprocity really helps us address that a lot better and in healthier ways moving forward and gaining that more momentum and those divinely guided directions, right? And helps us transition into that next energy a lot easier. The Emperor reversed. Yeah, you're not the master of it all, Gemini, but still, like you're kind of in recognition of that. Like this is kind of like a humility kind of aspect of that. This is something that you're realizing you aren't the master of this energy, that this is something that needs to be worked on and built towards something that you want to be able to nurture, right? And something that you want to continue on this journey with and not take any chances with. So good level head of like reviewing where you are firm in your boundaries and what you will and will not accept in your life, Gemini. Thoroughly adopting. This is dedication energy. So you are like, I don't know, Gemini, are you falling in love here? This is like dedication work towards this on your path here, though. This is like maybe even a rededication towards your divinely guided path, but also looks like that dedication work, the theories, the thorough work, right? Of dotting the I's, crossing the T's, of doing that research, due diligence, like that sort of dedication type of work, right? Your mental mise en place, your mess in place, ducks in a row, that dedication work, right? Of meeting needs to, I don't know why that is so hard for me to say right now today. Usually that is not an issue. That is hilarious. I love that. So thank you, Divine, for the humility, right? So the Emperor is like a big humbleness and humility aspect of it, which is divinely guided here because this is something that you're needing to want to invest the effort in. Like you are, I feel like your drive, like Gemini, you like are inspired to this adventure here, to do this and adapt into this a lot more thoroughly with whatever this energy is here. Okay, it looks like a beautiful, like a union of your womb joy energies, another joy meeting another joy, and like you are responsible for your own happiness, and when you add it together, you do a lot better things. So this is you continuing on this journey. This is like still unfolding. This outcome here is letting you know too that this isn't the end of anything. This is very much still a continuation. This full moon energy has you reflecting a lot on your partnership. So you're thoroughly going into a lot of details with a lot of humility and humbleness here with it, and you're taking a lot of beautiful, healthy steps here forward in the near future here with it. Right, a lot more enhanced sense of stability, identity, sense of self-worth, a lot of that good stuff. Where you stand with this relationship, with your clan, where you are in the world, where you are in your life, what you want to be known as, things like that. Okay, I'm going to stop yammering here and get the Soul's Journey Oracle deck card of clarity here for this week. This is beautiful energy, messages straight from Divine Source, straight to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly one message from one card, please. What one card of clarity do you have for Gemini's energy for this week's Divinely Guided Rune Reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you. blame. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. The blame card. Beautiful yellow card, though. Still, it isn't as negative as it sounds. A lot of us tie a very negative connotation to the word blame, but let's read more about it. Again, at the bottom here, Gemini, it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. It's easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the very first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says that you don't have time or the power inside yourself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. That's an illusion, Gemini. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There's always a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is a valid and something unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift blame. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.